Your First Alert forecast with meteorologist Corey Thompson.
Much warmer this afternoon than it was this morning after that rainy start, but much cloudier, at least continued into the hours. Temperatures in the 60s or 70s, a little magic trick there for you guys, excuse me. Winds came out of the southeast between about 15 to 25. They helped pump up those temperatures and brought a little moisture too. Now that hasn't resulted in much precipitation here in eastern Iowa just yet. A little cluster of showers trying to develop in the tri-state area. Those quickly lifting to the northeast though. It's off to the west where we're watching new storms developing in eastern Nebraska. They're starting to gain a little strength, a little bit of activity starting to show up just south of Sioux City too. We're expecting this area to fill in over the next couple of hours and those storms to move eastward. That's why we highlight here on your first alert the chance for storms. And as we've been telling you over the past few days, the strongest severe storm chance is still there. Hail, the primary threat as these storms move east, and that's why the Storm Prediction Center outlines this area in yellow for those that have that chance. Now, off to the west, this orange area indicates where the somewhat better chances are, but as these storms continue to the east, they'll be in a weakening phase and likely losing some of their punch. That being said, we could still see a few storms that produce hail up to the size of golf balls, and that will be likely after dark. So as you wrap up your activities for the evening, if you can, maybe not the worst idea to park that car in the garage just in case. Now tonight, your first alert forecast calls for temperatures around 55 in Fayette, 63 in Oskaloosa. That chance of storms is with us as those storms from the west move in. Here we are in Pinpoint Futurecast. That initial development up toward Dubuque, again shifting into Wisconsin and out of our area. But then after about 6 or 7, we really see this line off to the west fill in. It'll either be a cluster of some storms, perhaps short lines as well. And as they move to the east, they'll arrive in our western counties about 9 or 10 o'clock. And then shifting to the east, Cedar Rapids, Iowa City by about 10 or 11. Again, losing their punch as they get farther east, but especially our western counties have a chance at seeing some of that hail. Closer to the Mississippi, I think it will be a lot harder to come by. Now, later tonight, there's some indication of additional development before the or just behind the cold front as it moves through, and that could lead to some storms still having that hail potential up in our northern zones later on. Now, temperatures tomorrow will be around 57 in Fayette, 67 in Oskaloosa. Warmer to the southeast where that front moves through last, but all of us see it pass by about late morning into the early afternoon. Notice by 9 o'clock, still seeing southerly winds towards Cedar Rapids and Iowa City. Early afternoon, those winds will have shifted and temperatures will start to fall. Leads into a cloudy finish to the day and likely a partly cloudy start to the weekend with 60 degrees. But Sunday for Easter, looking pretty rainy. Looks like widespread rain with some embedded thunderstorms a possibility. Now, severe weather not looking particularly likely on Sunday, so that's the good news at least for that potential. Early next week, we'll stay cool on Monday, but then see temperatures shoot back upward. We're talking upper 60s to low 70s for several days and overnight lows in the 40s to low 50s. My favorite time of year, if you can allow me for a second,
yes, Corey,
is the time where it's never cold. And a lot of that forecast has time where it just won't ever be that cold, and I'm very happy about it.
I mean, all of us here, if I can speak for all of Eastern Iowa, we
Yes.
just want you to be happy, Corey.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Moving on.